What is going on, everyone? We're back with another episode of Diablo 3 where we're looking for Liv Moore. So, we're going to go ahead and go back to our favorite spot, Act 1, the Weeping Hollow. Is this the Templar Inquisition again? Oh, yeah. I feel like the Templar Inquisition has been spawning a lot. At least every other time. We're just gonna kind of speed through this one a little bit. I'm not, like I mentioned, I'm not in a hurry, but I would like to see just how fast we can get through this. Yep, I hear ya, I hear ya. We got another Paragon. We're looking good there. I feel pretty good about coming out of the season too. Like once the season's finished, like my non-season Paragons are gonna merge into one, and I think I'm gonna have a fantastic Paragon level. Ideally, I'd like to get my Paragon level to 1,000 by the end of the season, but I don't see that happening. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could sit here and I could play Diablo 3 all night, all day. But I also have other obligations to attend to, so that's one reason that's going to hold me back. Oh. I want to check everywhere. Yeah, there's a special mob. Mange, he's another one that can pop in. So I think that's a total of 5 special mobs. So to recap, we have Mira Eamon, we have Tephany, we have Mange, we have... There's a special mob, I don't know his name, but I know he's a grotesque. One of the worm-filled guys. And there's Ravi Lilywhite. So there's 5 that I know of off the top of my head. And the chances of Ravi Lilywhite being one of those special spawns is, from what I've heard, very low. But not low enough to where it's like stupid low to make you want to like never farm it. I don't know. I find a lot of joy, or I guess pleasure, in doing like repetitive tasks like this, because it's like, all right, here's my task. I have to run this level 100 times to find this item. That it's not going to do anything for me except for pick up gold, but it's a rare, it's a rare drop, so I want it. I know, it's silly, it is, but I just can't help it. Alright, we got nothing in this run, so let's make our way back to town, making our way downtown. You dicks. Alright. Let's make our way back to town. Walking fast, faces pass. And I'm homebound. We're going to leave game. We're going to jump back in. And you guys know the drill by now. We're going to go to Act 1. We're going to go to the Weeping Hollow. So how have you guys been? Have you been running for Liv Moore too? You are not what I was looking for. Look, I mean, I get it. A lot of people wonder, oh, why you keep running it? Why are you making this out of a series? Look, there's so many things you can make a series out of in Diablo 3. And I figured, you know what? I don't think I've seen people do, guides to find Liv Moore, but I don't think I've seen a series done on Liv Moore, on getting Liv Moore. So I figured, you know what? Let's make a series out of it. It'll give me a bunch of episodes to put up. Oh my gosh, I'm loving the gold drops too. I'm still using the Boon of the Hoarder. But, that's my... I mean, if there is a series of someone running repetitively to find Liv Moore, definitely let me know. I'd love to check it out. Like I said, I love running, like, silly things like, repetitive things nonstop until I get the item I'm looking for. Back when the game... If you guys were following me, like, back when I first did my channel, when I first started playing Diablo 3, I think it was, like, 2014, 2015 is when I started getting heavier into it when I was in college. I would run the Act 2 Dulgar Oasis forever just to find a signet. Not to use or anything, but because at the time they had the real money auction house. And I'm not gonna lie, like, don't get me wrong, I do feel like since the real money auction house has left the game has improved incredibly. But the real money auction house also helped me pay my bills. Because I would just literally farm the Dulgar Oasis and find Leoric signets. I think there were other places you could do it too, but the Dulgar Oasis, drops were based off of level. So if I remember, it was that ring, and then there was another ring that would drop, and the chances of it being like one of those rings were really high in that area. So I just farmed that area until I got a bunch of signets, and I'd put them up on the real money auction house for like, a 20% one. I'd put it up for like $10, while a 30% one I'd put up for like $50, and people would buy them. So by the time by the time people bought them at the end of the month, I was making some extra money to pay my bills just from playing a game, and I loved the aspect of that, but at the same time, it was just the drops were. It was so much more difficult to get a legendary drop, then than it is now. But I would not change. I would absolutely not change what Blizzard has done after getting rid of the real money auction house, because after the real money auction house was gone, the game got incredibly, like, it got so much better. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I will sit here and gush over how much better the game has, or how much more the game has improved since then. Just like overall in general as well, not just because the real money auction house is gone. But if you played this game at launch, then you know what I'm talking about. Where like it was Inferno mode, and the only way to beat Inferno mode was to go and I never purchased anything from the real money auction house. I'd just usually try and farm a lot of gold, and then I'd sell the gold too. But yeah, that's living in the past there. But that's I'm gonna cut the episode for. I'm gonna end the episode here. Cut it off. It's done. Not the series, just the episode. But I will see you guys in the next one. If you're enjoying the video, if you're enjoying the series, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow the channel, get the notifications, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take it easy.